work today?
I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, I worked. I work every day. What are you talking about?
But like you went in?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you wear that? Why does that sound so bad? But did you?
I didn't know where you were going with this, but yes, I did.
Okay, I didn't know. Because like you get to dress so casual.
I mean, well, if I'm honest, we're not supposed to dress this casual.
But you're just that dude. Because you 2 chained up on them. Like, you got down to the Nikes. Like, what?
I mean,
I'm just trying to figure out.
I can get away with stuff.
Oh, because you're the young, cool
but
teacher.
It's not even that. I mean, because, first of all, we only have like 30% of our kids actually come into school every day.
Oh, right.
Second of all of our classes are online. I never leave my room. Mm-hmm. I'm on the 4th floor away from everybody. Like, I'm in a corner by myself.
Yeah.
So I literally don't see adults all day long.
How do you teach music over the Zoom?
Exactly.
Like, what do you do? Do you have to teach kids how to read music?
Yes.
Because you know you're supposed to be teaching me how to read music and play.
Oh yeah.
The keyboard.
You gonna pay me in Dogecoin for that or what?
100% no, but I will pay you in regular cash because Dogecoin is more valuable.
Oh,
in my opinion.
I'm not worth your Dogecoin?
You are. Nothing's worth my Dogecoin at this point. I'm literally so poor right now. Like, you think I'm saying that kidding? No, I am. Like, I'm genuinely so poor right now, and I refuse to sell my Dogecoin.
I feel you, though. Like I would just hold on to it forever.
Exactly. I am going to hold on to it forever. Like, at least 2 years plus.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just bought some.
Because,
I'm late to the party, though.
And that's fine. Because as long as you buy some, I'm not sponsored, but as long as you buy some, that's fine. Because, okay, so let me give you the whole thing. I'm nerding out right now because,
nerd out for us.
Okay, so, and then also, like, we talk a lot about you on the pod, so we're going to talk about me today because I never get personal with it.
That's true, though.
So, I invested back in January. And I only invested like $113, but I did it over a course of time.
Yeah.
So I think I did like $5, maybe $5 at first, and then I put like $50 in because I did it more and more. You know what I mean? And like what I could put in because you're only supposed to put in money that you are not afraid to lose.
Right.
So that's what I did. So I put in $113 back in like January. I am up $1,700 hairs. Now that's not a lot. It's really not a lot, especially to some people.
That's significant.
But right? Exactly. Yeah. Like, that's good. In 4 months, that's not bad at all.
No, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's like bro, let me just have like a couple coins.
No. You just bought $100 worth. How many coins did it give you, do you know?
I don't know. Like,
did you invest on Robinhood or what'd you do?
I used Voyager.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
What is that? Just like another trading app? But is it crypto and stock or just crypto? Do you know?
I think it's just crypto.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
It's just crypto. Yeah, but just putting all my business out there. Y'all better not try to hack me or something.
Okay,
but yeah,
exactly.
I think it was like, I want to say it was like 200 something coins.
Okay, that's good. No, because because people don't understand. I don't really understand it either. First of all, I think it's all a money laundering thing because where does this money go? Like, really?
In the market.
But what does that even mean? We don't know that. Do we?
You know, I never really thought about that because cash definitely goes into banks.
And to taxes.
To taxes,
and to things like roads, right. Allegedly, even though my roads are garbage.
Yeah, we know stocks, that money goes into the company for cash flow.
Right.
So, but where does cryptocurrency, where does the cash go?
I don't know. And Bitcoin is worth I'm pretty sure billions of dollars at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's $60,000 for one share. One share.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So but all shares start at 0, right? I'm pretty sure.
Starts at 1. Well, or
a penny, or way less than a penny. Because Doge was less than a penny before.
So, okay, the way stocks work, and look, we're probably gonna sound so ignorant.
No, I'm literally an idiot. I need somebody to school me.
At least what I think, the way stocks work, you have a valuation on a company, and then the company can decide how many shares to break that up into. So for really easy numbers, let's say a company is worth, they get a valuation of $10 million.
Okay.
They want to go public and they decide we're going to break this up into 100,000 shares.
Okay.
And then start selling shares. So 10 million divided by 100,000, what's that, like 100? Is that $100?
Probably. You're probably right. You're the teacher.
$100. Okay. I teach music, but still.
You know.
So basically, they're saying that they're gonna sell off the company at $100 a share.
Okay.
For 100,000 shares total. But the thing is, with a cryptocurrency, what is the original valuation of the whole? Like when they decided, I know there's a specific number, but we have, this many million Bitcoins that exist. Mm-hmm. And this is probably easily Googleable. Yeah. But what is the original number that the however many millions of Bitcoin was worth?
So like, boo. I don't know because Bitcoin, like Doge, I'm pretty sure doesn't have a market cap. So it's like unlimited money, kind of like USD. Like there's just print more. Yeah. Like people just mine more coins.
But they purposely put a cap on the amount of coins.
But some of them don't have a cap.
No. So I'm saying, like, they have a certain amount of coins and they're never going to create more Bitcoin. Like, you know how we create more dollars. So the value of the dollar goes up or down based on how much we print. With Bitcoin, they have like, okay, we're only going to have this many coins. So the price is forced, like just by how things work, it's forced to constantly go up.
So there's there's cap, inflation.
It's technically, but it's a currency just like the US dollar. So of course it's going to inflate and keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
But if there's no market cap,
and
when does it stop getting bigger?
That's what I don't understand. I don't think it can, maybe. It makes it harder it makes it harder for the value to go up if there's no cap. I believe. That's what I've been told.
Well, but there's a cap on there is a cap, just not on how much a Bitcoin can be worth. There's a cap on how many Bitcoins there are.
I don't think that's correct.
No, that's the whole concept of the Bitcoins is that there's a certain amount. Like
I am praying to God that you're right.
Okay, so look. Let's say I make a TRE coin.
I'm about to Google it.
I'm gonna
I don't even know how to word that.
Okay.
Is there a Bitcoin market cap? Is that how you word that?
How many Bitcoin total? Just search for the total.
How many Bitcoins are there?
Yeah. What's the total amount of Bitcoins?
How many Bitcoins? And then I don't know what mining means, but why do they have any value? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I need to do more research, obviously. But like, people are watching this and they don't know either. Like, we're all kind of like in this.
Listen, all the information that I have about this is just from like random videos or reading random stuff.
18 million.
18 million. It's never going to be more than that.
Really?
So, okay. So the way supply and demand works. Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. I was going to give you the example of having a TRE coin.
Okay.
So if I had a TRE coin, I decided I'm going to make 100 coins. Okay. And then I'm just going to start off the coin at whatever price I want it to be. And that's the part that I'm confused about with Bitcoin. Like, how did they set the original price?
Yeah, exactly.
So I set the price at $1. And I decide I'm just going to give away some TRE coins to people because I want more people to have it.
Okay.
But it's worth $1. So if I meet a stranger, hey, I want a TRE coin, just give me $1. Okay. With you, I'm going to just throw you 10 of them so you can have them. Okay. I'm going to give my mama 20, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just put them out there. Mm-hmm. But then there's going to be some that are just left over in a pot somewhere. Mm-hmm. So apparently, at least from what I understand, you can mine for those extra Bitcoins that's just lost in the pot.
And
it doesn't belong to anybody.
What is mine? Oh, okay. I see so mining is like getting leftover coins.
You know how every dollar bill has a serial number on it? Mm-hmm. So there's a piece of code that's attached to every single Bitcoin.
Okay.
And that gives it its quote unquote serial number.
Okay.
But it's based on a very purposefully complicated formula.
Okay.
Okay. And it's basically just a game, which is crazy because it's
So that's why you have to have certain computers to mine it.
Because you have your computer is trying to break this code
down.
And the better computer or the faster computer you have, the faster it can work that code.
That's nuts. But I bet also, you can make tons of money doing it.
Because imagine if you were able to, and it's actually a calculated, because it's a game. It's really a game.
Yeah.
There's a calculated like percentage of success in mining. So that's why if you get a computer that can compute this many times, then your chances go up because like, let's say one out of every 100,000 people will actually find it, or one out of every 100,000 formulas, however that goes. If my computer can do 100,000 in a day, and yours can
do 10,000.
Let's say it can only do 10,000 in a day. It's gonna take you 10 days to get what I can get in one day.
Oh, okay.
So let's just get bigger and better computers.
How did you learn about that? Because I've been wondering what mining was. I just haven't taken the time to look into it.
Those 3 a.m. nights where you're
just on YouTube. Rabbit hole.
Yeah,
you're in a rabbit hole.
How does Bitcoin work?
Finance. Stuff. Okay, but look. Okay, right here though it says, how many Bitcoins are there now in circulation? There are currently 18 million plus Bitcoins in existence. This number changes about every 10 minutes when new blocks are mined. Right now, each block adds 6.25 Bitcoins into circulation. So
into circulation. So okay, I get it. So there's 18 million period out there that exists, but that's where like the calculated success comes in because it just releases from the pot and just puts it out there. And you have to crack the code. That sounds like some scammer stuff.
No,
that's really what it is legal scamming.
I mean, yeah, it's gambling.
Yeah.
When you're doing crypto or you're like, into stocks, it's gambling.
Well, buying it and selling it is gambling. Mining it
is not.
Is scammer stuff. It's like hacking. Basically, you're hacking to get this to get the one that was just released.
But it's like white collar.
White collar hacking.
It's like upscale gambling. And
but
hacking.
You know what? Okay, let's talk about that. What makes it upscale or white collar?
That a lot of white people do it first. I mean, genuinely, like we know that like white folks have learned about stocks. Like they learn at a very young age. Like they learn different things that we just don't learn at our ages. Like they do.
I mean, and that's the reason I asked that is because, I guess blue collar crimes or poor people crimes, give you a whole lot more time than white collar crimes.
For sure, 100%.
But it's the same skill set.
100%. It's just looked at totally different. Because also, it's like, then you have to think about Wall Street. And you have to think about who is on Wall Street and the people on Wall Street. And that's why it's looked at as like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And like also like companies are involved in it. So it's like, that's why it's considered like high class gambling, I guess. But anyway, I love it.
I'm going to just say this. That's about as close as it's going to get for us talking about race today.
Yeah, we're not.
We're just not going to do that today.
It's not one of those days at all. Like oh my gosh. I've literally, okay, we're going to talk about my day, first of all.
Yeah, how was your day?
I've had a day. I'm exhausted. First of all, I woke up this morning. I fed my kids. My kids, I mean my cat and my dog.
Yeah.
I went downstairs to get an Amazon package because I ordered a pink fuzzy steering wheel for my Jeep. It's adorable. And I got some solar panel lights because, I'm doing some landscaping in the yard. And I watered my flowers.
Bougie.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
I watered my flowers. I'm trying to get the yard nice. You know what I mean? That's what people do. Like that's what adults do. No, not bougie. So then I noticed that a raccoon got in my trash can. So I had to clean up trash all over my driveway, which was fun to do at about 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I came back upstairs, did the laundry, did the dishes because I'm a housewife. That works still. And
you got 2 jobs.
No, literally. Oh, and speaking of job, I got a promotion.
Hey!
I got a promotion. So even though I'm poor, I'm kind of okay because I got a promotion.
Yeah.
Even though I took a pay cut. But anyway, yeah, I took a pay cut.
That's a demotion, sweetie.
Wow. With a demotion with a higher title.
So, wow, you are really turning into a capitalist.
I'm working within the system like you told me to.
Oh,
you told me to
do that.
Did you not?
You argued me down about that.
Well, you know what? I'm taking some of your advice, Trey.
Interesting.
So I did that. Then I left. I went to the mall, Target, Old Navy, Burlington Coat Factory, Shoe Rack, Ross, and TJ Maxx.
Why did you do all that?
Because I needed new clothes for my promotion.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I get it.
I went all those places. Then I went to I don't even know if I can say this on the pod.
Just say it.
Okay. So I called Walmart because I had ordered groceries and I wanted to go pick them up, but I didn't know if they were going to be early and on time because it was early. So I went and they were like, the kid came out or whatever. Have you ever picked up your groceries from Walmart or picked up groceries, period?
No, I haven't actually. I've never done it.
Like the little people come out and they come talk to you or whatever, like, And he was like, "Did you see the unavailable items?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "No, what were they?" And they were like, well, it was the wet dog food and this, and it was lube." And I was like, "Oh, the lube?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." He was like, "Okay." He put all the stuff in the car, but yeah, so that was, interesting.
Hey, so I know you're trying to open up today.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Hey, listen. I don't got no holds bar. No holds bar. I'm not holding anything back because you said I never get personal.
You don't, but we also never talk about that even personally.
So what?
Who
cares? It's a new day. Is that a lot for you to take in?
I didn't grow up with sisters.
Right.
I grew up with brothers.
Right.
So, I get a little uncomfortable when people who would kind of like be sisters start talking about stuff like that.
Can we be adults and realize that we both have sex lives? Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Who, me? No, I don't.
Oh, I forgot you were a virgin.
I am.
I forgot. You're a child of God. So,
I'm a holy one.
So then so then you text me and you were like, "I'm on my way." And I was like, "Ooh, but I'm leaving though." Oh, not the moth. Okay, guys, if you can see the moth, I'm sorry. But yeah, so then you text me and I was like, "Ooh, but wait, gotta go get my car." And so then I had to go get my car. It was $1,400. I wanted to actually shoot myself in the head. Trigger warning.
Listen, yeah, okay. I told you can't say things like that.
Why?
Not in 2021. We take it seriously.
Oh my, no, listen. I'm sorry, but there are some things that I'm not giving up. And talking about wanting to kill myself is just one of them.
Listen,
that is a line that I draw in the sand, okay?
Let a teacher hear a kid say that. And
that's crazy. How do they not? Listen, if a teacher would have got on me for saying that in high school, I would have been like, it would have been every class because I always talked about wanting to kill myself, but not literally.
Like I would kind of, that thing is, I would probably get in trouble if they found out that I heard you say that and I didn't say anything about it.
Come on.
But be careful when you say stuff like that.
People hate their lives as teenagers. Like, isn't that normal?
You're not a teenager though.
No, but I still feel like one. Do you? I know that you're grown.
I'm old,
I know you're grown. Do you feel old?
Yeah.
Do you hurt yet? I always ask older people that because they always say you're gonna start hurting, and I'm like, what?
I mean, it depends. If I'm like doing a bunch of heavy lifting and moving around, my back like.
But you don't wake up in the morning and start hurting.
Nah.
Oh, okay. That's real
bro.
old folk.
Nah, I ain't that. I ain't.
Yeah, that's like 40 and up.
Nah, I ain't there yet.
Well, praise God.
Hopefully, I never get there.
Yeah, hopefully I don't as well.
So I was on my way, and what happened?
No, so I just went and got my car, and then I came back, and then I also have like a million things to do tomorrow. I have to wake up early in the morning, go get my tie. Like, I hate doing adult stuff. I hate it.
Yeah,
and like, I genuinely will pay. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person, I will pay pretty much anything if it means it's convenience. Like if it's picking up my groceries, I'm actively looking for a mobile dog groomer, even though Pizza Hut doesn't even deliver out here because how far I live out in the country. Yeah. Like no groomers will come out here. Like I'm genuine. I hired a cleaning lady. I did.
Look at you.
I did.
Bro, you doing real big bougie things.
I'm feeling a little adultish, not bougie because again, poor, but like I'm putting my money in areas that like my extra money that like I could go like if I want to go on like a trip or something money that most people would spend on like bags or like shoes or whatever. I'm putting it in areas of convenience because I don't have time to do anything because now I was working 3 days a week. Now I'm working 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So it's like, I will pay for convenience. Like I don't care.
I love that though.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, remember the first episode when we were talking about our personality, and you were like the person that what was important to you in life is
my time,
your time, being able to spend it with the people that you want to, like your peace of mind.
Yes.
And that's really what
just
you're
being
paying
happy.
for.
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes me happy because whenever I think about it, I'm like, okay, do I want to clean this house or do I want to edit a video for my Patreon? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to wake up at 7 a.m. to go make sure my dog is groomed, or do I want to just be able to chill here and hang out with my dog, like, you know, or like and like be in my like water my flowers, like film with you, just like certain stuff. I just like learn how to play the keyboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like film videos for my YouTube. Like I can think of 1,000 things that I have to do instead of doing adult crap. I just can't stop looking at that moth.
Yeah, that's how you know we on the country.
But
I think it's
they're
mad
loving the light. Yeah, way too comfortable.
Can I kill it? Oh, you were already on it. This is
I just killed it.
Peter's gonna come after us.
No, literally, I'm done for.
I'm not editing anything today, by the way.
Oh my! You're not editing. Yeah, Trey,
no,
you are.
No, we keeping it raw.
Editing that
real
part
and
I told
raw.
you to edit.
I'm not editing that.
Yes, you have to.
Leaving it.
You have to edit that part.
You're talking about the lube, right?
No.
Keeping it.
Yeah, keep the lube.
Keep the. All right. Anyway.
That's totally fine. Speaking of keep the lube, how's Bumble been?
So that's the segue. Yo.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta get too into it, but you know.
I mean, Bumble. I don't like Bumble.
What do you not like about it? Because the girls have to reach out first? I think that part is weird.
That is weird. There's
but
no mutuality in that. I guess
like,
it's cool.
But then it sucks because what if you like a girl and then... But I guess it doesn't matter.
It's like, well, I can never talk to her. But then I get messages from the ones like, oh, I didn't mean to swipe right on you. I just...
You? You mean you didn't mean to swipe right on them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I get ones like, oh, nah, that... I don't know what I was thinking at that moment.
Yeah, it's the worst. It was late. It was a late night.
Late. Yeah.
I was sad.
Honestly, I'm about to delete the apps, bro.
Yeah.
Especially Black, because Black is whack.
I've been needed you to delete the app.
Like, sometimes I just get on it for entertainment, just to see what my messages look like.
Okay, that's understandable.
It's really funny. I don't ever message, yo, what is that?
What? Oh, it woke. It came back.
That's the moth?
I don't know. No, that's a different one.
That's definitely something else.
I don't know what. It's a lot out here.
Let's get rid of that.
Did I tell you we got robbed?
What?
Not our house.
Who?
My
Where?
job.
Oh, your job got robbed?
I didn't tell you?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, story time. So, the other night, an old employee came in, hugged the people when they walked in, came to the back, spoke to me. I'm not in the office, but I'm like in the back area of my job.
You said, when you say old employee, like how old? How long had it been since they worked there? Like kind of recent or?
Probably been like 5 or 6 months, but like he worked there for like a while.
A long time. Okay.
And he had also been fired twice.
Okay.
So,
just trying to set the scene.
I literally spoke to him. Like I spoke to him. I was like, "What's up, man?" Like, and then, but he was being weird because usually he's on 10. First of all, he's an old crip. Shot himself in the foot. Like he's real. Like he's real.
Boy.
Like he called me, asked me if I wanted some TVs. I'm like, no, dog. I don't want no TVs.
I got these 55-inch LEDs,
no,
man.
Literally. And I'm like, I don't want no TVs. I don't know where you got them. Nothing. Mm-hmm. So comes to the back. But he's not chopping it up with me like he usually would. So I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but whatever. Literally goes in the office. I'm watching on the camera at this point. Like afterwards, I watch on the camera. Goes in the office, grabs the envelope, doesn't even know how much money's in it. Has no idea, just grabs it. Walks out, sees my manager, literally is hiding behind a pillar. My manager doesn't see him because he walks in front of him because he's behind the pillar. So my manager doesn't see him, walks right behind my manager, walks out. Like, no problem. I'm like...
Bro. I mean, hey.
In broad daylight. And it was only $1,500.
Y'all knew him, though. That was too easy.
It was. And really, like, why was $1,500 out?
But y'all know his... That's the thing, though. Y'all know his identity.
So why would you do that? Like, you don't know that there's cameras and, like... You don't know that there's cameras in the office?
He's stupid. He's out of there.
And he's done. Like they literally already had a warrant out for him 10 minutes later. I was like, what?
Over $1,500 though?
I know, but I think it's just like the principle. Like we know you, us.
You do all of that and risk so much for $1,500.
Like, and you already got priors because you on probation, so.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
You're going to jail. Like you're going to jail.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But I hope he gets his just due in court, though, and not get killed on the street by a cop.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, we weren't supposed to go there today.
We were not. But he could have just filed for that PPP. All he had to do was file for the PPP. That's all he had to do. Like, I don't understand. But because everybody's getting them.
Everybody got a PPP.
I'm like, let me hold $20.
Did you hear about that website, that list?
I did hear about that, but was that real?
It's real.
Is it?
It's real. You search a zip code and you see every single person that applied for it.
No.
Because they're businesses. They make it public because they're businesses.
But what? So what? Do you have to put like a business name?
Well, you're supposed to, yeah.
So you come up with like the whole, a whole thing.
It has a spreadsheet, the name of the person, their business, the business address, what type of business, what industry it is, how much they got the loan for, and how much they received from it.
No.
It says all of that, bro. And it's real people, like real people.
It's a website or?
It's a website. You click on the website.
I need you to give me that website. You can search.
I gotta go back and find it. Bro, I'm
gonna look it up because I'm literally screaming.
I put in at Baytown zip code.
Ooh, I know they was. I know.
I was looking at them business addresses like, okay, I know these apartments, fam. Ain't no business in there. Trust me.
No, but my whole thing is, if you get that much money, why not start a business? Because that's a lot of money. Why not actually
start a business?
Yeah, like I don't understand.
That makes so much sense to me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I would do.
The thing is, it's a loan, people. You gotta pay a loan back
with interest.
And so this is just some business schooling, okay? But people think that if you have an LLC, that it completely protects you. It separates you from the business to where if something were to happen, you default on a loan as a business, it doesn't come back to hurt you.
Oh, and then you could do like forgiveness or whatever?
Well, you could file for bankruptcy, and there are some loopholes, but the purpose of it is for if your business goes into bankruptcy, it doesn't affect you as a person.
Okay.
However, if you just a regular person filing for a PPP, then you're probably got that money or filed that paperwork as like a sole propriety.
Yeah.
Meaning you are the owner, you are the business.
Right. Yeah.
So even though you're pretending,
I got a business, but I think I just registered, I went to the courthouse, I got DBA. A legal name for, so I had to do all that, but I didn't get a loan or anything.
Yeah. I mean, a DBA is just, it's a doing business as. It's basically like a nickname for your business, but when it all comes down to having that tax number, that tax ID, or the EIN is what it is for businesses.
Oh, I got that.
It's your social security. Did you?
Yeah.
You would have to have an LLC to get that.
Then maybe I have an LLC, but I haven't touched it since I was 19.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe so.
I did it back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay a lot of money for it?
It's like $300.
Yeah, I think that's what I got.
Yeah, it's not. In Texas, it's actually really easy to start a business.
It was so easy. I just went to the courthouse.
Yeah.
I just Googled how to do it, and I was 19 or 20. Maybe even 18, because I think it was before I was married.
Well, so why are we giving so much game today?
We really so intelligent.
This is totally different from the last pod.
Yeah.
But so the EIN, LLC, you get that, you file that to the Secretary of State.
Okay.
But it's just one form, you put who the members. Actually, I think
I'm sure you have one, right?
Yeah.
For everything you do, yeah.
Yeah. I have one for my business, for TRE Creative, the TRE Cosmos stuff. And then we just got an LLC for our other business that we started. Okay. And I'm like a member of that one. That makes sense. So, yeah. But they can still come after you.
Yeah.
Personally. But if you are the one person,
But you're probably not going to go to jail. I mean, I know some people have gone to jail.
You'll definitely do time for it.
But it's 7 million people. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't they benefit more if they just charged you interest and like everything, like make you pay the loan back and then charge you interest instead of like locking you up. But they would, you know what I'm saying? But also they would benefit a lot from locking people up because that's like residual income, like having inmates. I mean, that's free labor.
Yeah.
So it's
we're
like
not
which
about race
one?
today, but
no, we're not. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that works because at the end of the day, the government is not just giving out money. Like they're doing it for a purpose. Like they're on their P's and Q's when it comes to money. Absolutely. Everything else, they can't keep up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I know you're totally against this, but at least when they gave like I guess it was the PPP. I don't know what it was actually called for like the big businesses, corporations.
The bailout.
Those bailouts.
Yeah.
At least with those loans, they are stimulating the economy by hiring people.
I mean, yeah.
I know you're probably totally against giving money to businesses,
I think it's BS giving $1 million bailouts to $1 million businesses.
It is, but if you are showing like the track record that you are actually using this to hire people or to pay people fairly, then great.
If you're using it to hire people, yes. Because
the problem is you end up giving like $2 million, $1.5 million bonuses to people at the top, which they're not struggling from the economy.
No. And then I'm seeing you in Puerto Rico, babes.
Yeah.
The CEO's like, what?
But you still have locations closed.
Please make it make sense.
You're not hiring people.
And you're not doing anything for your businesses.
Yeah.
And they're struggling.
Right.
But anyways, I'm not going to get even into that. But yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. But yeah, he should have just got a PPP. Because I mean, $1,500, $40,000. You know what I mean?
It's crazy though.
And anybody can get one, apparently. Anybody.
Okay.
Doing it.
Anyway, have you ever seen those caterpillars? It's like, it has like white hair on it. It's like fuzzy.
Yeah, an asp. I sat on one time and it made me almost pass out.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. I was mudding in the back of my truck. Somebody was driving my truck and we were mudding and I sat on one and I literally thought I was going to pass out and I was like, what's going on with me? Like, why do I feel weird? Because like I wasn't like on anything. And I got up and I had sat on one.
Bro, I'd never seen that before.
Really?
How big is it?
It's really little. It's like that big. They're not big.
Maybe I have seen them before.
I mean, of course we see them out. I mean, we see stuff like, there was a caterpillar in here the other day. There's caterpillars all the time. But like not white ones. Those ones are the ones that'll get you.
I have a friend who was considering moving to Houston. Mm-hmm. But her 2 reasons for not is the flooding, which is understandable.
Yeah. We have to talk about that too. We didn't talk about that.
And she said because of the caterpillars. Which...
But we're not known for our caterpillars, so that's weird.
What I'm saying. I didn't even know that. I was like, yo, who's out here lying on my city like that?
Yeah, like, who's starting this rumor? I've never heard. Is that like a thing that's happening right now? Because I haven't been on the internet at all.
Listen, I ain't never seen that on the internet, ever. But I just did a poll on Instagram. And just to see, like, what do most people say about this? Like, who's heard of this before? Mm-hmm. It was 50-50.
Really?
It was right down the middle. Like 51-49 of people saying, yes, they hurt, stay away.
Yeah.
Versus people saying, I've never seen that a day in my life.
I don't even remember it hurting, but I sat on it and we were also like, there was like a lot going on. Like we were in mud, you know what I mean? But it definitely makes you feel weird. Like you feel like you will pass out.
So it's not like maybe it's not like a physical pain. It's more of like a neurological pain.
Ooh.
Is that the right word?
I wasn't in pain. I just wanted to like pass out.
No, where it like attacks your nervous system?
Probably so, yeah.
But
I don't think they're like deadly or anything. But you definitely shouldn't like, don't touch one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because something could happen.
I mean, I did my research and realized like the pain usually subsides in less than an hour.
And you definitely do have like a little spot. Yeah. Like you'll see where it got you.
You won't die though.
No, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
That's really weird though. That was her 2 reasons. Not the human trafficking. I mean, we're only the #1 city in the country for that.
I don't know if she knows about that yet. I miss my boy Ashton though.
I really am pissed. I really want to call him. Should we call him?
Let's call
Should we
him.
do a call it? Okay, call her.
I'm calling him.
Oh, watch him not answer though. Like, what is he doing?
I don't know, bro.
First of all, I just got a new plug for my record player, so I need him to we need to go get some records.
Absolutely.
Like, what's going on?
Because, he has like a YouTube channel coming soon.
Might as well give him a shout out about that. Yeah.
He has a YouTube channel coming soon.
Right.
Where he goes to different record shops, buys different records.
Record milling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get together with artists and, talk about their collection. So that's going to be dope.
I would like to record in a record shop one day. That would be really fun.
That would be dope.
Imagine going through all the records.
Hey, stop giving our secrets away.
Oh, you're right.
Of course.
Nobody do that.
Of course, I have no service. I can't call him.
No. Okay, let me see if I can get him. No, but imagine, because I told you about that one time that I found a Fat Pat record. That is the coolest thing ever. Like, what? Okay, let's see if we can. You got to do some like Lion King action sometimes. You know what I mean?
Put it like by your mic, kind of. Not too close, but he's out being mixy right now.
You know he's with a girl. That's why he couldn't be here.
Yo.
What are you
Tell
doing?
him this is. Hey, this is.
Oh yeah, you're being recorded. You are
This is Trey and Earf from the Slick Talk podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, I am lit.
I told you.
What? See now, because what you doing?
Hey man,
Where you at?
I'm gonna call y'all back.
All right, Ashton.
What? Okay, bye.
That boy said, "I'm gonna call y'all back." He's busy.
What is he? I don't even want to know.
He's busy.
I don't even want to know.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's that splat.
What time? First of all, it's 9. So where is he being mixy at 9?
It's that splat. Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
I cannot stand you. Well, that was interesting.
That was very interesting. Shout out to Ashton.
I just want him to be safe and have a good time wherever he is, with whatever girl he is with or however many girls he is with.
How you know he's with a girl? He could be with his homeboys. Don't be putting his stuff out there like that. What if he got somebody watching this?
Oh, you're right.
That he's not with.
You're right. So I hope he's safe with whoever he is with.
You low key the ops.
Low key. I'm not trying to, there's another moth in here.
Bro, hey, listen, this is the problem with being in the country. You definitely got them caterpillars out here.
I literally killed one. I was like, killed it.
You definitely have
Smushed
the deadly
one,
caterpillars.
For sure. I literally find them all the time and then I set them free outside.
Did I tell you about that time I was leaving here and I felt like I was in a horror film?
When y'all got lost?
Yeah, it was pitch black. We're on this really narrow dirt road and the trees literally hovered over the road.
Are you sure y'all weren't just like imagining that?
No, bro. I think one of us recorded it.
Oh yeah, I think Ashton did record it.
Yeah, like it was
like
scary.
Get Out type.
Yes, I
for
thought
sure.
I have to go faster because if I slow down, something's gonna catch me. It was crazy. It was wild.
It is a little scary out here.
It was wild.
I will admit, because there's no lights. There was street lights. Yeah, it's just
for
like
a good 5 miles.
Yeah, it's just
no
like
lights.
Hope your lights work in your car because
like why put. They literally just took like a tractor and said, "Yeah, just drive through the forest.
Just drive it, and this will be a road."
we won't fix anything. Just drive through. You're good."
No, and then on top of that, like the infrastructure is so bad out here, and that's why we flood so bad. So there was a flood this week. I didn't even think you were going to be able to make it out here because I couldn't even make it home the way that I usually make it home because of how bad the flood was. I mean, did you see the river whenever you walked out?
You look like you were on a lake house.
Period.
Like water was surrounding your house, bro.
No, it was. That's and crazy. Last time this happened, I lost my car. Everything downstairs, all like my tanks, like my propane tanks, we didn't have hot water. We didn't have water. Like I couldn't flush my toilet. Our well floated away down the river. Like
how'd the well float away?
Exactly. You could only get back here by boat.
But see, you chose to live out here.
I know. So yeah. And that's why, but I love it. I love it out here. But like that is the downfall of living in the country and living on the river. It's just like a nightmare kind of.
See, again, it speaks to what you value in life though.
Yeah.
Like you would rather put up with all that because you got a nice view. Mm-hmm. You got like, you're comfortable.
I don't have a lot of neighbors. We don't live in a neighborhood. Like it's a dead end street. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very...
That's your piece.
But you know what? I was talking to a family member today and I'm like, because he was like, why do people like to live in the city? And I'm like, because it's usually closer to their jobs.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a final destination, but it's like a stop. But sometimes people do like to live like downtown or in the city for like the rest of their life.
Listen, if I could afford it, I would buy a house in the city.
I could see you living in like a high-rise apartment with like windows everywhere. Do I want to say man cave? Because that sounds a little Kevin Samuels. Like an extremely like luxe condo on like the 50th floor. Like I could see you in that.
See, that sounds like single tray.
Okay, so where would you want to live if you had a family? Would you want to live in like a suburb?
I'd want to live in the city.
You would still want to live in the city?
In a house. In a city neighborhood.
Together.
They are. Yeah, that's a downside to it.
But it's also, it would be close to like probably where you would work.
Well, my mind is kind of changing on that. Because, I'm searching for a house right now.
Right.
And I've been really considering suburbs. Even though I grew up in a suburb,
Ish.
Ish.
Is that not more like country?
No.
Oh, I thought it was more like country.
You talking about Baytown?
Yeah.
There's different parts of Baytown.
But there is like a countryside.
Definitely. I didn't live in that part, though.
Oh, okay.
And there's like the rich country part.
Oh, yeah. You lived in like a middle class area, no?
Definitely lower middle class, but yeah, middle class for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so with Baytown, not to get on a tangent about Baytown, because who cares? But
like who? No, but people that watch this, your friends from back home watch this.
Yeah, so there's a lot of land in Baytown, and they started just doing a lot of development as they do. That's how suburbs are created.
Yeah, it grows up.
They get this land and put a subdivision there.
A million strip centers as they can.
Yeah, so they started putting subdivisions. So when my parents moved into their house, is when we left the hood like all the. We literally just apartment hopped in all the little hood apartments. Y'all. And then finally, now we got a two household income. My mom got her degree. She started teaching. So, things started turning around. So they got that house in a very new neighborhood. Like we were on the 3rd street out of maybe 15 streets.
Okay.
And behind us, we used to play in the dirt that wasn't houses yet. It wasn't streets yet.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
It was like that new.
It was that new. It was very new. But that was also one of the first subdivisions in that whole area.
Right.
And so now you drive down there and it's,
everywhere
houses. Then boom, next thing you know, you got Walmart, of course.
Right.
You got Chick-fil-A, you got
Starbucks.
All of that stuff. None of that was there. It was all grass.
Oh, I know.
Like when I was a kid.
I grew up, it was considered a small town. Now it's like a city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like a small town.
Yeah.
And it still is to some extent. Like everybody knows everybody. Like everybody went to high school with each other. You know what I mean? But I can't stand that. I cannot, a homeowners association? What am I paying y'all for? What?
Y'all got that out here?
No!
I'm about to say, there's no way.
I told him I would never live in an area with a homeowners association. My mailbox has to be the same. My fence, my freaking...
Oh, I don't like all that.
That's crazy.
I didn't consider that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have so many cars in your driveway. There's just certain... It's a very white way of
That's, you know what? Because I was growing up, my parents used to get letters about us having the basketball goal on the street.
What?
But the thing is, though, we lived in a cul-de-sac. So that's actually most of the kids on both ends of the street, cul-de-sac here, cul-de-sac there. So we would pick a cul-de-sac.
Oh, to go play at.
To go play. So it was easy for us to put the basketball goal on the cul-de-sac. It's still in our yard, on the cul-de-sac.
Right.
We got a lot of room. We got a whole court.
Yeah.
But that wasn't allowed. Nobody's gonna park here.
And it's crazy because that's where families live. Families live in suburbs because that's where schools are.
I gotta consider that when looking.
But also it's gonna be what your wife wants as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the house before the wife.
What? You don't want to pick the house with your wife?
Fam, I'm moving in a few months.
But okay. Because I'm just thinking about it, because what if she wants to...
Though.
Right. So eventually she'll want to pick a new house with you.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that'll come,
And if y'all both had a house and if she, happens to have a house and y'all sell a house and y'all can both get, the house you want.
I'm definitely, especially since I hit 30, I've kind of been in the mode where I'm preparing myself for a potential family when it's time.
I'm going to love. I can't wait till I have nieces and nephews.
Don't be all...
I want little trays. For real.
Don't be all weird
My
about
little
it,
niece
though.
and nephew. I'm not. I'm gonna be the best aunt ever. Are you kidding me?
Because it might not happen.
And if it doesn't, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's literally fine. Your whole life does not have to revolve around that. But if you want it to, if you want that to be your goal, then that's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
This is off topic, but did you see that the girls are fighting? And by the girls, I mean Dr. Umar and Kevin Samuels.
I was just about to, when you talked about that being fine, I was just about to mention Kevin Samuels.
Our brains.